For me, I'm quite confused though. Thank you so much for presenting that because you talk very fast. Maybe I missed it out and you already said it. So I might be wrong, but I'm really confused. Because you said absence of peace among Ireland, right? And I don't, I wasn't able to see through the context of how there was an absence of peace, or maybe how it relates to them being vulnerable to be recruited in violent extremist groups. So maybe can you give us or walk us through of the real problem and how it relates to PCV in that case?
Because of Ribu Ribu has caused so much untold suffering. It affects the lives of Iran because they can't live, they can't live as they are. Example, Sayyid Ali Gandawali live as Salman because of the fear that he might be caught by the enemy, so that they might kill something like that, so that they can live their life not belong to the family they are below.
Okay. I'm just as well confused about which like particular like activity would you start doing first? Is it the offline where you will talk to like the several Iranian people, or will you be joining other tribal groups as well who have problems with Rito, or it's just focused on the Iranian first? And then how are you going to make sure that the digital campaign would target these people that you've talked to offline?
Actually, the we are going to go to field, something like that. Then we are going to talk about those affected areas, and to because some people engage, Iran will engage in something in Rido because they don't appreciate the concept of peace. We are going to spread awareness about the effect of the Rido.
Nakafocus siya sa hindi siya sa entire possibility sa. How do you define violent extremism? Yung through radicalization, through acting of violence, may nasasaktan. Oh, what do you think we do? But Ritu is family feud lang naman. Hindi siya say to clan to clan. Not more on ano kasi, more on violence kasi more on political. You want to change something in structure. In violent extremism. Unlike to ano dito, you were talking about the feud between two families. Also may relation.
With our team, with my team, we are going to build and also the affected areas so that we can gather information about these affected the stories, and we are going to publish it through infographics, videos, and on Facebook, so that it can reach a lot of Iran people using social media, so that we can appreciate the suffering and also appreciate the peace, and so that we can address it, because I think because peace we can only achieve peace with it.
All of this actually ano lahat. But it should be
For me, there's a good problem here. There's a problem statement. I just feel like I have to agree with you guys. It's just 2 weeks, so we can't we need to use our resources, whatever resources we have in here, because we can't start from the very bottom of creating a huge. Because it's just 2 weeks. So that's just it. But there's a really good problem that needs a solution. I'm not saying it's a good problem. There's a problem, and there should be. You have a solution. You just have to. What's our how? There's a why. There's a what. What's your how? So I think you just need to articulate that better.
ang magpintay tumawa na buka ba yun siya
So we did put in the application that this is supposed to be in English because we have foreign friends and that's why it's in the application. That's why he was like talking also in English in respect to our friends. So they were also judged it afterwards.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sophia and the piece and its essence. Next is Abungan, digital campaign against violent extremism.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings of peace and everyone. Violent extremism, a threat that knows no borders, highlighting the vulnerability of all societies today to the challenges of intolerance, hatred, and fear. We see the race of violent extremism striking the societies across the world, most especially in Mindanao. We see the citizens turning their weapons against their own. So why do people engage in such actions? No one is born violent extremists. They made and fuel. My name is Fredos Armida, together with my companion in Tutulata, Norsay Takbil and Sandra Togutin. We are the advocates of Tutulata. And Tutulata is a Maguindanao phrase which means let's converse. The aim of this organization is to promote harmonious relationship among tribe people by telling each other's story that yields deeper understanding one another, to embrace cultural diversity towards peaceful social confederate and as well as the Mindanaoans. And we have this is an online page, and we have the select of activities in our campaign. The page, the Talasalitaan of Maguindanao and other 13 tribes of Moro, the Bayo, this is figurative language of Maguindanao, the quote of the day, and also the inspirational stories that we are posting and featuring in our page. And one of our campaign and a Tutulata is the Abungan. Abungan, a digital campaign against violence extremism. So what is Abungan? Abungan is a Maguindanao phrase, a word which means prevention. In this campaign, we are going to prevent violent extremism through educating people about violent extremism, through creating educational videos about violent extremism, video interviews, and sharing stories of people who have gone through the difficulty in life. We also have to spread awareness about violent extremism, feature positive and inspirational stories, and most especially is to influence audience in our page to become advocates for peace. So how are we going to do this one? We will going to have, first is the orientation of the partners and finding prospect people with the help of our partners. And next one, we will going to have the gathering of the data, especially to those people that we're going to feature in our page. Next one is to advertise and information drive about our campaign in our page. And next one, we will conduct an interview which is going to use in our featuring in our page. Next one is to make a series of educational videos about violent extremism that we are going to post in our page. The next one is we are going to have also a contest in our page with this VCB essay writing contest that talks about violent extremism and talks about the conflicts in their places. And the next one is a Tutula
taas sa Kapagabong contest. At Pula, from the word Pula means poem. So we were going to have also a contest regarding how they go, regarding the stories, they were going to use the spoken poetry or the poem in sharing their stories and expressing their stories and how they go combat those discriminations and violent extremism that they encounter in their community. And we will going to use the fund that we will have on the